Hello, Moon Babies. It's your Mama Witch, Angela Mary. Here in the Circle of Mary, I've cast a magic spell and I've called in all the four corners and center for spirit in the middle of our altar, and we're ready to do our daily. Pick a card. We're utilizing the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck, and I've got 3 cards chosen for you here, and I want you to all go deep in your intuition. Breathe very deeply in through your nose. Everything you're grateful for. We're working deeply with our intuition tonight. I want you to go deep and commingle all that fresh oxygen you're breathing in with all the hopes and all the things that you want to pull forth from your intuition. And I want that oxygen to cling to any fears and any worries and stress that you have and anything that you're struggling with right now. And I'd like you to exhale out your open mouth now, saying, Ma. Let's do that again a few times. Breathe in through your nose, hopes. Let that attach really deeply to any of your suffering, and exhale through your open lips, Ma. One more time, breathe in your hopes. And let that drift out your open lips with any of your suffering. Ah, there you go. Now, we have called in the direction of north, the element of earth, which represents our body, our food, our abundance, and our framework. Then we called in the direction of east, the element of air, which is poetry and music and the dawn of new ideas. Then we rounded the corner in our altar and we called in the direction of south, the element of fire, our kundalini energy and our root chakra, which happens to be that area of our body where we hold a lot of secrets. So I hope that you're breathing very, very deeply into that area below your navel and down through the creamiest part of your thighs. That whole area is holding so much knowledge, and it's also holding so much trauma that wants to be released. Then we rounded the corner and we called in the direction of west, the element of water. Water is life, and it's our oceans of emotions. And you can say that water is our intuition, because water moves and rises and ebbs and flows with our moon tides. So after west, we lit a candle there for water, and then we lit a candle in the center of our altar to represent spirit, which is you. And we called in Goddess Divine and the way to honor Mother Earth. And now with this container is set, please drop in now to your body and think of that real special spell intention that you have. What is it that you would like to unearth from your intuition? And pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. This is the Mystic Moon, and I'm so excited that I get to read at the Mystic Moon Tarot Bubble at BeautyCon this weekend on Sunday between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Come see me at the LA Convention Center. I'm so excited to read with this glorious deck. Look at Grace Duong's beautiful baby, and look at the sides of this gorgeous deck too. So beautiful. I'm excited to do this. So you're still thinking about card 1, 2, or 3. We'll use my Atmosphere Mist in Aura, which is a spell spray that we shake well to sound the bell to activate the spell. Then we create a gossamer layer and gossamer halo around us and breathe deeply in. Dream of that spell as you would love it to be in the world and allow it to take shape, and exhale. All right. For those of you that chose card 1, are you ready? Here's your big reveal. This is the 9 of Swords, and do not fear the 9 of Swords. Your Mama Witch is a Libra sun and a Gemini moon, so I've got a lot of air in me, and you know those swords represent air. The 9 of Swords is something that some folks consider to be a scary card. If you want to hear more about these difficult cards, pop over to Teresa Reed at The Tarot Lady for their Tarot Bites podcast that they just produced on Sunday. Their guest was the fabulous Sarah Faith Gottesdiener, at Instagram, Goddess, Gottess. The two of those tarot powerhouses got to really spill a lot of tea, and I think the Nine of Swords might have been mentioned in that, but they talked about what it is to pull a scary card. If you think the Nine of Swords is a scary card and you're sad you chose it, don't be afraid. Swords are air, and that tells you to gather all your energy into your mind and release all of the tension and the cluster that you may feel, and relax and release and let it float outside of you. Release that which bothers you and that which you're afraid of, that's holding you back, particularly at night, so you can rest well. All right, for those of you that chose the second card, this is the beautiful Star card. I just love Grace Duong's deck, the Mystic Moon deck. Look at these beautiful colors. Grace creates a lot of wisdom in their guidebook specifically about color magic and the way that color vibrates at different frequencies, and I absolutely love this Star card. The Star card for this second position tells us that it's time for you to look up, up, up for guidance in our night sky, which is our night mind and our intuition, but it's very much how we can beam our spell around the multiverse. So now you can think of your spell intention, look up into that celestial map of the night sky, and beam any privilege that you have very, very seriously to those in need. If you have anything left over, the Star card tells you to share that with others, particularly those that are in hideous conditions and concentration camps in our country, which is so brutally shameful. The Star card challenges you to say, this is what I have to share. This is how my cup is full, and this is what I have to give back to the multiverse. All right, the third card is the Ace of Pentacles. I love this card. And those of you that chose the Ace of Pentacles know that you're at the very beginning, the nucleus, the very Bindu point, the beginning of a really abundant project. And we know that we don't create projects to be at the top of a pyramid. No, that's the work of the patriarchy. We create projects that we know have to have a hearty, nourished foundation. So the Pentacles tell us that this is about our abundance and our home. And those of you that chose the third card, this Ace of Pentacles, know that you must begin your project healthfully. You must feed the soil so you can share the intellect of the soil and the seed and grow a very healthy, beautiful, nourishing, wild plant. All right. I hope you enjoyed tonight's Pick a Card. I'll be back tomorrow with more Pick a Card, and the card of the day in the Mystic Mondays tarot deck is the beautiful High Priestess. Remember, the High Priestess sits in contemplation beneath the light of the moon, absorbing nourishment and absorbing wisdom to share with their body. So this tells you that you must take the time, especially to make days be days and nights be nights. These are tough times right now where our news feeds are just absolutely swamped with unthinkable acts by the light of the day. At night, you must absorb our lunar light and be ready to use that intuition that you're developing here at my YouTube channel to be a better person by the light of the day. So the High Priestess is challenging you to do better for yourself so you can serve others more. All right. You all, I'm so happy to have you here, and I'm touched and moved that I've gained all these subscribers in one day. I'll happily share with you that I had a great conversation with King Tuff's dad today, who saw that my last spell was called Black Moon Spell, and I love the song by King Tuff, Black Moon Spell. It's on a Spotify playlist that you can easily locate on my Instagram stories. I just want to share with you that this is a beautiful little bespoke coven that we're developing here, and you're most welcome in my nest. Remember, magic is your birthright and everything's a spell. This is my spell. I'll see you at BeautyCon on Sunday, everybody. Good night.